Did you know that nearly 1 in 3 commercial drivers are at risk for sleep apnea? Such alarming statistics puts your fleet at risk. It affects your healthcare claims, your safety dollars, and ultimately your company's bottom line. Precision Pulmonary Diagnostics would like to take a few minutes to share the only proven commercial trucking sleep apnea program with credible return on investment statistics to go with it. Sleep apnea is defined as a cessation of breathing during sleep. Its most common form is obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA. If an individual has OSA, the tissues in the back of the throat repetitively collapse during sleep, which can produce snoring and completely block the airways. This blockage creates a cessation in breathing which occurs repeatedly every night. In severe cases, these obstructions can occur as frequently as every 30 seconds, and alarmingly, they can last up to a full minute. Untreated sleep apnea among professional drivers contributes to hypertension, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease, which are 3 of the most costly health expenditures among commercial drivers. This also puts a driver at risk for not passing their medical DOT exam, leading to shorter DOT cards and driver out-of-service potential. All of this costs the carrier. Studies have shown that drivers with sleep apnea are 2 to 7 times more likely to have an accident than drivers without sleep apnea. Along with health and safety risks, there are significant industry-wide financial implications as well. For example, the FMCSA estimated that in 1999, the average cost of a single fatal truck crash was $3.54 million. Currently, the Medical Review Board and the FMCSA are discussing sleep apnea recommendations as guides for DOT examiners. However, it is ultimately more important to prepare your company from a health and safety perspective now. Return money you are already spending back into your budgets. So how can PPD help you? PPD has designed a sleep apnea program from within a trucking company for a trucking company, the only one of its kind. There are other sleep apnea service programs, but none have this credibility and experience and the proven ROI. In fact, PPD's entire turnkey program is the most comprehensive of its kind in the industry. At PPD, we take pride in our patent-pending web-based screening tool called SomniSage. SomniSage identifies drivers at high risk for sleep apnea and has an 85% predictive value. It's HIPAA-compliant, online, and customized for your company's needs and has been tested over several years with several large commercial carriers. Once a driver has been identified as being at high risk for sleep apnea, we'll schedule them at one of the labs in the PPD Sleep Apnea Network, exclusively trained in caring for your drivers and available at key freight hubs across the country, or add labs according to your needs. Drivers who require treatment will be fitted for and provided with a continuous positive airway pressure machine, or CPAP, a mask, heated humidification, along with the critical education on how to use it. PPD works with each of its drivers in the critical coaching and counseling necessary for CPAP adherence, which meets Medical Review Board and FMCSA recommendations. In short, our protocols can maximize your results and your return on investment. PPD clients experience lower employee health care costs, potentially lower liability premiums, and fewer accidents for drivers treated for sleep apnea. Clients are also saving more lives on U.S. highways. Once you partner with PPD for sleep apnea treatment of your drivers, you will have an opportunity to look for reduced or maintained liability insurance premiums, reduced legal exposure, reduction in health care costs in the sleep apnea treated population, increased driver productivity, and a better chance for your driver passing his or her DOT exam, all while you increase your bottom line. Here's what our carriers are saying about PPD. Scott Barker, VP of Safety at Swift, said PPD's program to detect and treat sleep apnea in our drivers is the industry's most comprehensive program, one that will make the process easier for our drivers, limit downtime, and provide for the best coordination of care. Angela Fish, Director of Benefits for Schneider National, said, PPD has been a solid provider to Schneider, helping us build a successful and sustainable model that fits the needs of our business. And Don Osterberg, VP of Safety for Schneider National, said through the help of PPD and its commercial driver screening tool, Schneider National has been able to identify and treat hundreds of drivers that have tested positive for sleep apnea. This has led to healthcare savings and a reduced accident risk. Here's what drivers are saying about PPD and our services. James said, I'd like to express my heartfelt appreciation to PPD for all the support you have provided over the last couple of months. William said, my life and job performance has greatly improved since I've been using the CPAP. Everett said, I've been a patient of PPD since October 2008, and I have been very impressed with the quality of service that I have received. Ron said, I just say thank you to each and every person that is working for this great company. And Terry said, I just feel great all around. PPD is proud to be members of the ATA, AAOPD, the TCA, Women in Trucking, and the American Sleep Apnea Association. PPD is also affiliated with Harvard, Virginia Tech Transportation Institute, and the University of Minnesota Morris in an extensive analysis of the largest database of sleep apnea criteria available on commercial truck drivers, PPDs. For more information on how Precision Pulmonary Diagnostics can help your business and your drivers, or to learn more about sleep-disordered breathing and how it's affecting the industry, contact us today.